Alright, welcome everyone to the Norse Lands. The Norse Lands, this was voted by my audience here on Twitch. And this is an 8-player community game. So 8 players, 8 kings, diplomacy of course, so alliances, enemies, backstabs, and all that good stuff. Before we introduce the players, we have a new rule on my YouTube and on my Twitch where you cannot make fun of my lack of geography knowledge, because I can't help it, alright? You can't teach an old caster new tricks, so no quizzing me, no trying to make fun of me like you did with the France one, chat, because that was a rough time.
Time for geography lessons from T90.
See, again, that might be a paid advertisement, that's what it looks like, but that's not true, that's not what we're about to do. In the green, we have Grim, who's a fantastic player. He's already lost one villager, that's the strategy that he's going with. He's playing as the Vikings, believe it or not. In the purple, we have Dark Hellblazer. He is playing as the Vikings as well. I think it's all Vikings. In the orange, we have Willis35. In the yellow, we have Rapard. In the blue, we have Mizki. In the red, we have Frydraka. In the gray, we have Sivaldas. And then in the teal, kind of went out of order, we have Sir Toby. So, all Vikings, very fitting for this, I know that much, and oh boy! T90, talk about this Norse-related topic. Alright, you know what, I'll go along with it. I've been making a fool of myself on stream for long enough, where that's my main selling point, so I can't change that. Go ahead and vote. Now, the map is... I actually have casted this before, I'm not sure if I've ever put it on YouTube, but I have casted this before. It's an interesting one, and water will be very important. Both for fish at the start, and then for water control later on. Don't vote for the last one. You guys probably don't know what the last one is either, and you're just voting for it because you're like, oh, I don't know what that is, so T90's definitely not going to know it. Alright, Ducks, can you put the results up again after this? Because some people who are just listening will want to hear this. Got to keep in mind that people treat this as a podcast. So, alright, the first option was... Hank says, are you implying you know what the other 5 things are? Stop it. First option with 8% is the Varangian Guard. 2 is Leif Erikson. Alright, I could have done okay there, 8%. 3, Norway's participation in the EEA. 4, are the Finns a Norse culture / people? 5, why do the longhouses have sheep roofs? And then 6 is, and this had 60%, Surströmming. I have no clue what that is. I have no clue what that is. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Alright, well, if I could be wrong on this, but I saw something on the History Channel once, and I'm pretty sure that is what the Vikings called the act of sharpening their axes, right? So when they were sharpening their axes, that's what they would call it. I'm fairly certain. You can fact check me on that all you want, but the Discovery Channel said that's what it was. Right? No, it's a fish. I mean, blame the Discovery Channel. Is it a food? Is it salmon? Is it salmon? It's a fermented fish stinking like hell. It's a specialty there. Is that why all the Finnish guys, all the Norwegian guys play Age of Empires all the time, so they never have to eat? Got it. It's like American gamers just like go on Uber Eats and order like pizza, but in Norway and Finland and wherever else they just avoid the food and game. It's a bit different. I don't know. I'm just being dumb. You guys brought this upon me. You guys should probably know that Rapard is a very good player. It's a Swedish thing? Well, Fatslop, exactly. Well, Fatslop probably ate too much of it. It probably got to... Maybe it has a lot of calories. So yeah, Rapard's a very good player. So I'd expect him to be kind of the target from the others. Also feel like his position is almost the worst here, so that nerfs him a little bit. Ooh, and Willis is next to him. What do I hear? Willis set Rapard to enemy. And Rapard has his king underneath that castle. Did I say king? I didn't mean king. I meant scout. Sorry. So, the scout will probably survive if Rapard runs away properly, but he doesn't want to leave right now. I vaguely remember doing this before.
1 year badge.
I vaguely remember you guys quizzing me on the location of countries here before. And I remember very clearly getting it all wrong. I don't know. Because I remember Trirem played in this once. I remember Trirem went out here. This is an area players could run to in this game if they have to. Anyways, you already got your question, alright? Stinking fish people. We'll talk about the actual game where not a lot is happening, just fast castle times and peace. Peace talks have already started. Oh boy, and woo woo woo! That villager is going to die. To the wolf. Well played, wolf. Yeah, I thought this area was Norway-ish. Like right here. Isn't Norway a rather large country? It's just it's rather large in comparison to some of the other countries, right? It's just they don't have a lot of population. They only have like 9 or 10 million. Yeah. Thought so. Yeah, because I think when Viper lived in Norway, he lived on the opposite side of Norway from MBL. So it would be like a very long distance for them to travel and see each other. Not that they would do that. Oh my god, this is hilarious. These wolves are blocking that one tile gap on the cliff. So Blue will lose another villager at least if he tries to fully wall this off. Now here's a question. So normally the best way to check to see if there's a hole in a wall is to click beyond your wall. Would the game recognize that that's open and let the villager walk that direction if the wolves are blocking it? I think the answer is yes. In fact, I'm pretty certain the answer is yes, but that would be funny. Okay, so red is allied, and red now sees the wolves. See, he can't go that direction, that's my point. I think he's just trying to get back to his base. And either way you look at it, I think blue might lose that villager on the way back. Well, castle time's coming in. I expect a second TC and a third TC for Rapard, yeah. Yeah, he's gone, he's actually going for his 4th town center now. What a ridiculous boom he has going. And I'll bring up the overlay so we can see the total population. Now, the overlay will be bugged for now. I've explained it a million times, and I'll explain it a million one. There's not much that we can really do about that, but I will remove it once the fights begin, and once that's beginning to be more of a distraction than needed. Oh god, what happened over here? And Trirem lost villagers as he was trying to wall it up, possibly to Sir Toby's scouts? And so now, Grim is sending the Berserks forward. Oh, you know what it was? We did a Grand Theft Monument on this before. Yeah, we did. I think Snippy played it. I'm pretty sure, actually. Oh my god, did you see that? What is this hacking wolf? And how did Blue even get that palisade up in the first place? Did you see that? No, so now he's screwed either way. He can't get out. The villager has 3 HP. If he deletes his palisade to go back this way, then he's dead. But he can't go through Red's house either. That's funny. But the wolf ran through the palisade. I guess Blue went for some quick walls. I have a feeling that Willis is going to get stomped by Rapard. Basically, anyone by Rapard is going to be in trouble. Dark Hellblazer would be in trouble. Rapard almost has 20 bills more than everyone else in this game. But every game needs that type of a player. Every game needs a villain. And Rapard very rarely even allies people, so he makes it more difficult for himself. I'm more interested in seeing what happens with this villager than I am anything else. But I guess I should probably look over here to see Berserk be Berserk from Grim and Sir Toby. But Grim has more upgrades on his Berserks. He has +1 attack and +1 armor. Also, he has some galleys here, but this is a bad fight to be taking underneath the castle. Yeah, that's really, really big throw from him. Oh, he sent the scout over. Nice work. Okay, so he sent the scout over. And the villager survives for now, but there's still 2 more wolves. Okay, now he's building a house. Alright, well that was less entertaining than I thought it would be. So Toby says, Waarom dit. Is that Dutch? I mean, Grim is also Dutch. What's that mean? Can I get a translation? Does it mean... Did you know that subscribers are half off on T90 stream until the 24th as part of September? Oh, he said, why this? Gotcha, okay. Whoa! Did you guys hear that honking? I think... Oh, I forgot to take the trash out. They're picking up trash today, chat. You think I can run downstairs and put the trash out real quick? It's the trash truck. Oh, boy. Man, I forgot it on Tuesday as well. I'm such a... No, I can't. I don't think I could do it. Should I try? Alright, I'm gonna try. Who do we look at? Rapard. I'll put Rapard on view lock. I really need to do this. Sorry.
Ja. Bothothr. Ja.
I'm not sure if I missed him or not, actually. So, oh, what is this? Is that a wonder? That was super awkward because I also didn't have pants on, so I had to... Story of a streamer. I could stream in my boxers. Alright, so Rapard is building a wonder. I had boxers on, chat, alright? I just didn't have shorts, alright? And this should put a big target on his back, shouldn't it? Sorry, I'm out of shape. Sorry, I'm out of breath a little bit. Let me remove this. And, you know what? I like this. I like this a lot. Making some enemies, first thing. Good, good, good. Meanwhile, I guess Sir Toby and Grim have both walled up themselves, and I imagine Grim came out on the other side a bit stronger, but... Man, Vikings mirror matchup, this is like Fat Slob heaven. I didn't think about the fact that the Vikings were actually in Sweden. Fat Slob is from Sweden. Maybe that's why he uses them. Fat Slob is back and playing the game, by the way, guys. So,
I come into
might have a new
stream
Fat
with
Slob
T90
episode soon.
talking about his boxes.
sorry, Grey Dog. I'm a weirdo, what can I say? A bit of an engagement between Savaldas and Frydraka. Something that I think Savaldas started. They're both cramped in here. And you'd think they'd work together, but instead they're fighting each other. That Wonder for Rapard will almost be finished. Now remember, he doesn't have a single ally, so they won't have free Carto to see he's building that right now. And now he's docking a bit as well, so... Well, first off, let's see if the settings were correct.
Yes.
Yes, there's a countdown! 349 years. See, this is what I like from stronger players in community games. Make it interesting. Make it interesting. Go for a trolley strat. Don't be overly try-hard, you know? Now this forces the other players to work together. Makes the rest of this video, the rest of this cast really exciting. Okay, so 350 years now. He's finishing castles. He doesn't have the economy to do much right now. Though, once all of the villagers that we're building start collecting res, he'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's true. When wonders start being built, you get a notification. That's true. Yeah, forgot about that one. So, Arbalest, Onager, Siege Ram, Scorpions, Berserks on land. Probably not a whole lot else. That's what we could expect. Ooh, Grim. He doesn't have his king over here, but he has town centered and docked the left-hand side. That's nice. Z to the Ibra has been subbed for 34 months now. Chad, if you could join me in saluting him, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Juicy45, for the year. Thank you, Grey Dog. Sorry about the whole Boxer situation. This has been a mess of a day for me, and thank you, This Is Mana, for 5 months. Thanks, guys. Best community on Twitch. You guys are fantastic. Well, when you're not making fun of, oh, the bird! The bird is here! Let's go! I hope that Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition has this bird bug. Because if it doesn't, I will never play it. Alright? You hear that, Microsoft? Don't fix this bug. We like this one. If you want to fix other bugs, that's fine. But anytime the bird is here, we are happy people. The wolves are also right there worshipping the bird. That's how important it is. No, that's not a duck, Zybzek. I think you need to Google what ducks look like. Unless it's like a Norwegian, or whatever area this is. I don't know. This is a different type of duck I haven't seen before. So... This is an onslaught. This is an onslaught. Rapard is attacking Willis. Is that Iceland there or Greenland? Yeah, one or the other. He's trebbing down Dark Hellblazer. Now Dark Hellblazer is making some Arbalest on the right-hand side of Rapard's economy, which is definitely going to leave a mark. Rapard has 292 years to hold this monument. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed the trash guy. I wasn't sure if he was honking when he was leaving or coming in, but I don't see the truck out there, so... Whatever. I tried. We did our best. We tried to be responsible. Well, if Rapard gets Onager, I think he should be okay. He's already trebbing down this castle, so Onager, Skirm maybe, right here would be nice. He's researching Onager now, that's good. Landing some big shots. We'll probably lose a Treb or two, but he has a lot more where that came from. Red is making knights. That is a mistake. It is a mistake to make knights as Vikings. Learn from the Holy One, Fat Slob, and just make crossbows, and make Berserks, and make Rams. Now, funny enough, Savaldas doesn't have a lot here, right? So Savaldas has just crossbows, but is still able to hold. He might lose his castle, and hey, Red might end up winning with Cavalier, but certainly not the best choice. You could make some arguments for in 1v1s for Vikings to go for that. Because Knights offer more ability, but in these types of games, nah, I don't think it's the play. Wow, so Grim has come down this way with some elite, no, just regular longboats. And also Willis is here, and they could help maybe, and they really just need to focus on killing that Wonder. And kill Rapard while they're at it, I'm sure, and it'd be a great idea. And Red says, Gray, we shouldn't fight. Well, you think? Yeah, I agree. I think they should ally. But maybe Gray wanted to destroy Red. Maybe he wanted to kill Red, take those lands, and now he's realizing that it's a tough task. Ooh. This is interesting from Blue. Loading up transports with lots of military. The siege ram research is on the way. Where will Blue go? Well, it's been impressive from Purple to hold on. And he's actually killing onagers and trebs and stuff with pikemen. Willis is also pushing with some trebs. And Rapard only has 170 pop, whereas people against him are at 140. So you would think that he probably can't hold on now. Doesn't have Elite Berserk. He doesn't even have chemistry. He's doing his best. Blue's still taking his time with the transports now. T90, if you were a garbage man, what kind of garbage would be your favorite? Probably the garbage that didn't smell. Which is not my trash. So, it's not any trash. Oh wow, Sir Toby's getting some crazy texts. Look at that. Now he might be pissed off a bit at Grim. And maybe he'll go towards Grim's base. Now Grim is on the way with Elite Berserks. He said open to Purple, so he wants Purple to open up the walls. And I think he'd like to place a forward castle, so... It's been everyone versus Rapard because of Rapard's Wonder. He's made the game fascinating for us. However, still with 200 years remaining, I feel like it's so unlikely for him to do this. Yeah, Blue transported his Arbalest and his Rams here. Great job from all the players to team up on Grim. Or not Grim, sorry, Rapard. Because if they didn't do this, and they just fought amongst themselves, Rapard would have a real chance. Oh, that's right, trash talk. Yeah, that would be my favorite. So castle after castle from Rapard, he's built. They're surrounding this important Wonder. And I'm sure he'll hold on for maybe even another 100 years, but it's slowly and surely getting worse for him. I just do not see how he holds, and then he'd be out of the game. Now, is Gray still fighting Red? He's still content with fighting Red. And he is winning this with population, and he should trip down this castle. Red doesn't have a single archer range to make skirms or arbs himself. I think Red is going to die to this, actually. So maybe it is better for Gray to not team up with him and just take those resources for himself. Zoopies, thank you very much for the new sub. Appreciate that, man. Oh, nice shots! But good micro from Blue to run away from this now. And good teamwork. See this? Oh, never mind. Purple doesn't care. I thought Purple was gonna pick off the Onager. I had my hopes set too high. Where's Rapard's king? Oh, it's in this castle! His king is in this castle and the king is running forward! Or to the north! Either direction is bad. But this direction is certainly worse. If Blue realizes there, he should just shoot it. Oh, he didn't see it, and Rapard realized. But what's he gonna do? He's gonna die regardless. He either loses his Wonder and dies later, or loses his king and dies now. Grim says, I don't want to trade with you now, Teal, but maybe a bit later. But I think it's good that he responded. Because had he not responded, then Teal would think that Grim wasn't with him. Alright, chat. When this wonder goes down, I want you all to type what you think the noise of the crashing wonder sounds like. Alright? All of you. The quick walls! The quick walls to save the king! Thunder. Come on, you're supposed to... Yeah, there you go. Some people have it. Brocodile has it. You're supposed to do the noise. Not literally what it sounds like not the name of it. It's alright. It definitely sounds like thunder. The thunder rolls through Ripard's base. Did I hear cannon galleons? I did hear cannon galleons from Grim. Well, Ripard, where'd you go, buddy? Oh, he's going to Red's base. That's probably the worst person to go to right now. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Purple and orange, you only. Up for a dream team. That's what Grim has said. He wants to team up with purple and orange. Interesting. Willis is chasing down this king. And oh, and Red sees him.
No.
Red sees him. Oh, he doesn't have ballistics. So how is this king alive? Okay, the king goes down finally. So, still, chat, if we could please salute Ripard. Ripard, I think we all know how good you were. And we all know what you did here for us. Thank you for making this game interesting and attempting something impossible. Appreciate it, man. If he wanted to, he could have boomed. He could have made this game go on very long, and he could have destroyed multiple people. But he went for a wonder. Okay, so Grim is asking for a team with purple and orange.
Yes.
Willis says yes. And if purple says no, then he's in the middle of a sandwich between those two, so he should probably say yes. Even if he's hesitant. Red is gonna die, it's just a matter of time. Which would leave blue and teal. And gray, maybe. Maybe they could form some type of an alliance. That's a lot of arbs for Sir Toby. I think... Does Grim want to team with Toby as well? Yeah, Toby thinks that he's friends with Green. Toby is getting led on at the moment. Like, Grim wants to do girlfriend things with Teal, but not have the title, you know? Meanwhile, he's trading around, trading with the dirty skanks in the south. Which are actually, they're much hotter. They're definitely more, I think they're more suited for a long-term relationship anyhow, so. Grim just, he doesn't have the guts to tell Teal how he really feels. Alright, Roach, thanks for being here today, man. Good to see ya. Well, that alliance has to break. Willis and Grim are the top two in the game right now, based on score, and based on resources, because Willis has, well, you know what, Willis doesn't have half of the upgrades he needs, so that's why he has resources, but yeah, based on scores, purple, green, and orange are all very strong. So they would stomp everyone with that alliance, but that alliance has to break at some point. And how will it break? Poor Red. Poor Red. Such a bad situation for him. His king is in the north. No one wants to be king of the north in this game. No one wants to be king of the north. And Sir Toby says blue. What you doing? Good question. Is blue? And now Grim says boys focus blue. Yeah, Blue, you need to chat, man. You need to chat with Teal, because I don't think Teal trusts you. Teal also thinks that he's in a long-term relationship with Grim, when that's not the case. He's madly in love with Grim, so he'll do anything Grim tells him to. It's a dangerous, dangerous thing. Vera Cha-Cha. Thank you for the new sub. Dominix, hello? Dominix, that's a new name. Are you new here, or are you just... Maybe I've missed you over the past 5 years. I think you're new to the stream, man. Welcome. Or new-ish. Purple's still working on clearing up Ripard's buildings. I don't know if you're saying enough right now, Blue. All you said was preparing. Yeah, Teal is trading with Green. I mean, maybe it's possible that Grim was just lying to Purple and Orange. Maybe he sees that those two are strong, so he doesn't want them to attack him. Maybe he truly does want to be with Teal. I don't know. But it's about to go down here. I do not think Teal and Blue are going to stay together very long. I'm not sure Blue's aware. He might think they have a good thing. I'm comparing all of this to relationships. For whatever reason. It's actually a great way to compare it. Willis doesn't have trade. Willis doesn't have a lot of golds. He has a mess of trebs, which he's about to put into a transport ship. But what's concerning is, Willis has been watching my stream for over 3 years, and he doesn't have his defense upgrades or his attack upgrades on his cav and his infantry. He also does not have Elite Berserk, last I checked. Oh no, he does have Elite Berserk. You gotta get those upgrades, Willis! What you talking about, Willis? I hope Blue treats Teal good and makes him happy. No, that's the thing, though. Oh, they're fighting. Well, looks like you don't know a thing about relationships. That's the thing, though. See, I thought Blue was going to fight against Green. I think this is almost better for Blue. He'll still probably die, but if he were to have attacked Green, Teal would have attacked him anyhow, so at least he started it. Alright, some good onager shots on the Berserks. Sir Toby is going to kill this castle eventually, you would think. Grim is here and thinking about joining in. Who will he fight with? Will he fight with Blue? Probably not. I'll most likely team up with Teal. You know, this makes me think a little bit about Purple at the moment. Because Purple's fully pop-capped, he's just not doing much. So maybe Purple will see an opportunity to go to Green. Oh, Red is still alive. He's on 5 population. He has a skirmisher patrolling with his king. Oh, how sweet. They'll fight with their lord to the death. Hey, what's up, Oracle? You followed 8 months ago. Oh, gotcha, Tominix. Sorry. The way you said hello made me think you were new. Oh, the onager shot! That's what you get for ruining a good thing. You were meant to be together, Sir Toby and Mizki, and you threw it all away. Heartbreak for both of them. But more heartbreak for Sir Toby. That's what you get for leading on a man, Sir Toby. Sir Toby only has 130 population. Only 130 versus 190. Grim could come in to save the day, or Grim could just let it happen. Maybe this is better for... Maybe Grim was going to deal with Teal later on anyway. Okay, so Blue just turned on Grim. Oh. Oh, Grim was... That's great! Grim was using onagers, and he was hoping to use the attack round to kill the castle while allied with Blue, and Blue realized that. That's funny. That would have been an epic snipe if Grim got away with it. Didn't happen though, but now we'll send in all this.
Good work,
so.
T90.
Red dies. Out of respect, Savalda says GG, Red. Yeah, Red played well. I feel bad. I feel like Gray really needed a friend, but... Well, Red needed a friend, but I would have hoped that Gray would have been nice to him. Does he need it, though, with 5,000 gold? And all this land control? Maybe not. Now, I think Blue dies. He was doing okay when he was pushing Teal, but now it's Teal and Green. Which leads me back to Willis. Oh my god, Willis is trading. He is trading. So he's not going to be very active with fighting then, I guess. Because he's banking up gold. I mean, where will Purple go? Purple, he also has resources. He'll waltz right into Green's base if he wants to. We'll see. Def Incarnate, thank you for the 6 months. He said, keep up the good work, T90. I will, man. Thank you. Hey, so this would be a good time to tell you guys.
I wish I didn't work nights and got to watch you more often.
Ah, Iron Chef. I get it, man. I get it. Well, hopefully with DE2 I'll be streaming more and you'll have more opportunities, so... This weekend, I will be casting a best of 21. It's a 6-player, 2-team best of 21 event all weekends. So there's 2 teams of 3, and they alternate who plays in the best of 21. So I will be live most of the weekends. I figured I'd say that now, just in case people stop in and out. I'll probably mention it more, but looking forward to it. Now, Green is about to kill Blue, but Blue's making a run for it. Run! Run, buddy, go! Okay, he's in his castle. Yeah, and Purple's actually come over to help. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Feels bad for Blue. I feel just as bad for him as I do for Red. They just weren't wanted. Anyone ever feel that way? Did you ever put your best foot forward, do your absolute best to be the best human you can be, and then 3 people team up on you and snipe your king? So relatable, right? So relatable. He played well. He had all his hotkeys sorted. He got his build orders down, and the king got sniped. That happened to me a couple years ago. So Grim says, nice job, team. It's actually infuriating how good he is at getting people to work with him. He's too nice. I've said this before about Grim. Actually, Grim has been kind of rude in the past. But like players like Roach. Basically, some of my moderators are so nice, yet they're strong, and people will not want to fight against them. I wonder what Gray might be thinking. He has longboats down here. Those are pretty. Those are real pretty. Those are YouTube thumbnail pretty. Did Willis try and make a move against him here? It looks like it. I saw Willis say wrecked in the chat. And Grim says, so who is next? And Willis is Gray. Too strong. Okay. I mean, Willis is the only one that's trading a decent amount. But I do agree that Gray is probably the guy to go for now. With these resources and this safe position. Grim says, you have Teal on chat too. I guess Teal will aid us versus Gray. Sartobi says, yeah. What is this? Listen to Grim Day? Why is everyone listening to Grim at all times? I would really like someone to go against the mold and just snipe Grim. Or snipe someone that's in this team. Because what will happen is, they'll just slowly whittle down everyone. And then it'll be 2 or 3 players left and Grim will win. If that's what this is shaping up to be. But I think Gray should speak to people. He's also not speaking to people, and that's what Grim is doing. Like, Grim is having conversations, and Gray just... The only person he had a conversation with was Red, and it was a conversation of war. He had a conversation with arrows to Red's king's head. So that's not going to get you places. I removed MBL as a mod and forgot to give it back. Hey, MBL. Yeah, so it's actually funny. I removed you as a mod, and you complained about it last week or week before or something. And so I said, all right, MBL, if you just say you want it back, you can have it back. I said, if you don't respond, you don't get it back. And you had showed up to the stream and left within 60 seconds, I guess. So I didn't end up giving it back because you didn't want it. He says I don't want it back. Well, now I feel bad. All right, all right. Oh, he says I need it. All right. That's good enough. Here, I'll give it back to you. Did someone just ban him? Here, let me give MBL mod so he doesn't get banned. The mod's getting in some cheap shots before he gets mod again. That was great. There you go. There you go, MBL. MBL, do you want to join community games today? Chat told me they want to see you. Everyone said they want to see you get rigged into a game. I'm thinking sudden death. You know, the good old stuff. But the thing is, we have to let MBL pick his civ. Right? I think he has to pick his civ because sometimes he can be limited with what he can do at the civ. People say kings. Oh, it's almost like you want to snipe him, huh? Well, if you want to, just let me know. I will obviously be streaming today. I feel like this is going to be a long game. Savaldes, this is going to be a tough task, man. Green says gray, big fleet, and he's telling orange. And then he turns around and he says to gray, only to you, gray, what do you got for me? Why should I help you? Any gold, perhaps? And Gray says, I have only wood. As he sits there with 6,000 gold. Let's see if Grim believes him. Wait, listen, chat, we're not unmodding MBL. Actually, it's possible that'll happen in the future. That's only if MBL is a bad boy again. So, did Grim accept the alliance, or what? He didn't accept... No, he did accept the alliance! Orange tried to snipe me, so I kill him, says Gray. Ah, so Gray is finally communicating. And Willis hasn't really proved his worth to the team. He's just been trading away. Trading away. Okay, someone just rang my doorbell. Why? What is going on today? Why is there someone at my door? I'm just gonna let him out there. They're gonna have to deal with whatever it is. It's not Harold the Duck. It's not Lorena. Maybe I got a package or something. I don't know. Oh! Green is turning on Sir Toby! He is turning on Sir Toby! Sir Toby's king is inside this castle. The king is now in this castle, and that's a lot of units. Earlier on in this cast, I had to go take my trash out, and now my doorbell's ringing. I promise, my life is normally not this busy. Someone's probably showing up to tell me about Lord Doubt. Okay, so this castle is a goner, but I think the king should survive. Oh! Is dead. Sir Toby and all of his royalty is dead. Grim kills him. And now, whoa! Willis killed purple the entire time! Just ran right through. And just like that, there were 3. So, Grim says, so Willis, we really ally. I was gonna say, who will Grim choose? Wow, purple got wiped. Man, that sucks for purple. He had so much. But he didn't have any defense at home, and Willis just rolled right through him. I don't think there was any resistance to it. And Willis says, okay, actually gray now. So it does seem like orange and green are going to work together versus gray. Now remember, Willis attacked gray earlier, and gray, he said a moment ago he wants to kill him because of that. Now gray's position is pretty solid for defense. In fact, he's put his king in the back corner, and he's used fortified walls, Fatsob style, to save that king. So Willis will lose some of his trade. He's losing his siege workshops. And look to see some green and orange run on land down towards gray. And maybe water will be needed as well. But gray, as far as gray knows, he is currently teamed up with green. But that is not the truth. That is not the case. It will take a long time to snipe. Let me see. Where is Grimm's king? Is it over here? No, it's in this castle. I mean, that's rangeable by sea. As is this castle where Willis has his king. T90, how do you know Grimm isn't playing with Willis? Because Gray is stronger. Gray is stronger. Wait, is Grimm now talking to Gray again? He said, there you go, mate. 2 guys down. You owe me one. I think he's talking to Gray again. He's been going back and forth. And they're just eating it up. He's tricking both of them. I just don't know what he chooses to do now. Yeah, okay, he's going to Gray. So he's talking to Gray like he's allied with them, and then he's obviously going to turn on them, which makes a whole lot of sense. That's a lot of rams with berserks inside. But Willis is losing his castles. His king is in this castle. And Grimm says, hide with me if need be. And Willis says, lies. Yeah, I was gonna say. Nice try, Grimm. Willis, whatever you do, do not hide with Grimm. That's exactly what he wants. And Grimm says, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, you sly dog. You want to snipe his king after you guys work together to kill Gray. Nice try. Honestly, if I were Willis, that would make me reconsider my decisions to attack Gray. I would say, you know what, Gray, how about we team up against Grimm? It's a nice try, though. It's worked in the past. Doesn't hurt to try. Does Gray have enough on land? Problem is, the other team doesn't have enough on water to deal with what Gray has, but Gray won't have enough on lands to deal with what Willis and Grimm have, so it's gonna be rough for either team either way, and I feel like it's better for the two versus the one.
Till I catch up to Roach.
Sam Squatch has been subbed to the stream for 2 months. Roach hit 36 months earlier, and he said only 34 months till I catch up to Roach. Well, this is true, man. You're almost there. Thank you. Welcome back. That's funny. Thank you, TickX, for the 2 months as well. Nyan Cat, thank you for the 7 months. Happy anniversary.
Yes.
Oh, Savaldas is just now getting his Berserk upgrades. I didn't realize that. Oof. Oh, he also doesn't have Onager for the Rams. Choo-choo! Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster. Dre is going to get rolled. Now, can he do something more with his navy before he gets rolled? It's just far too many Rams and Berserks. I kind of like this map. I think the game could have played out differently in a lot of ways. I really do like this map. Now, obviously, it always depends on the quality of the players you have as well, but it's not bad. I'm thinking maybe Gray could snipe castles along the shoreline and get to green, where green's king is, but fat chance will actually snipe the king. Now, I'm not calling the king fat, he's big boned. I'm just saying the chance, the fat chance. Willis is asking for wood because he has none. And Grimm says, I almost have none when he is 2,000. It's true, it's not a lot. I wonder if Greg can just fall back. Give this part of his base up. Fall back to here. And then keep fighting on water. Oh, the king's making a run for it, huh? Oh yeah, the king's running out this way. So maybe he'll run all the way down here. We'll see. Well, Rams and Berserks is the way to go, because you're not only killing units, but you're killing buildings, which makes it so tough for Gray to ever push back. And Willis is asking where Green's king is. Willis is... He didn't plan ahead with the wood. He's out of wood.
Just finished watching the wreck of the game. I was top dog. Was really fun and I genuinely enjoyed my first commie game. Sorry Luca, I didn't mean to abandon you, but I'm a 1,300 player tongue. T90 duck, T90 seal.
Gold time, glad you could get in, man. I don't think it was that. I think Luca, he had a target on his back from the start. I don't know if you helping would have done much for him at that point. It was probably better for you to not help. You survived longer because you didn't help Luca. That's the way to look at it. But thank you very much for the donut, man. Glad you could get in. I swear to God, it wasn't rigged, but I did see you before the stream mentioning. So let's just double check on Gray's King location. It's now in this castle, so it's still not far away from the incoming Rams. Slowly but surely, Gray's taking the shoreline, but I don't think that would be enough to snipe Kings. Oh, Grim has a navy here, just waiting for the king to make a run for it. Man, Grim is all over the place. He's been the puppet master in this game. I don't know, it's like... Every time Grim plays, he's very good at getting people on his side. And he doesn't necessarily have a big enough lead for people to turn on him. It's a very weird mix. At the moment, Gray's castle is going to die, and it has the king inside. But I guess he might run back to this one, which could also die. Gray says out loud, "Orange, you know green will win if you team on me." And Willis says, "Interesting concept." Oh, Gray's king is on the move. Gray's king is on the move. This is not good. The longboats are around here. He needs to loop back around somewhere.
Wood, please.
Gray's going to have a big doubt castle on the shoreline. Okay, so he'll go back to this castle, but he's just barely hanging on. Oh, and he just gave wood to Willis. Does that mean that Willis will have... Now he says stone. Gold. Now you're getting way too greedy. You have resources. You're getting way too greedy, buddy. Dude, Willis, you have 26,000 food and 4,000 gold. Alright. Gray has been 2v1 for the last 20 minutes. So, I think there's a pretty big difference in your situations. He also has the time to to trade, which he has done, and to send villagers elsewhere for wood. He just has not done so, so... I think Willis is trying to get whatever resources from him that he can, and he has now killed Gray after Gray gave him 6,000 wood. And now Grim instantly turns on Willis. Surprise, surprise. I'm shocked. I am so shocked. And Willis sits here with only 90 population. He's housed too! He's not building houses! He has all these resources, but he doesn't have the military. And because I've seen Grim play before, and because I've seen, well, this position that Willis is in before, I have a feeling that Willis is probably going to die. He's the puppet master, man. He's the puppet master the whole game. I said it. He teamed up with purple and orange. And then he teamed up with teal. He was teaming up with everyone. He had gray. Is too believed. Well, The end is near. The king is now out and into the tower. And Willis will try and hold on. But I expect a huge, huge wave of berserks to come in with more rams. Yeah, here come the berserks now. Fun game, though. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Yet again, I think there are certain players who need to have... I think the outlook needs to be a bit different. I think someone like Grim should have the reputation of someone who wins a lot and is very aggressive. He's a nice guy in Diplo, but I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him at all. Now Willis just types a star in the chat, and then he will say goodbye to this cruel, cruel world. And Grim says, GG, well played, my man. Willis says, same to you, Grim, and the game's over. You know, the theme in this game was Grim played Diplo. Grim formed alliances. Everyone else was worse at that. Gray killed Red. Red could have been a valuable friend. Instead, he killed him. Willis killed Purple. Purple could have been a valuable friend against Grim. But he didn't use it. And then Blue and Teal were also fighting each other. Whereas Grim was allied with Teal. Grim was allied with Purple. Grim was allied with Orange. Grim was allied with Gray at some point. It's like the person that they probably needed to be teaming up against was the person they were allied with for a long period of time. But I credit Grim for his conversation. If you page up, look at all the green in the chat. He was talking a lot, right? So I think that you have to do that in Diplo, and Grim showed you what Diplo is all about. Well, we will do more community games today, guys. The next game, I am going to choose the map. I'm just uncertain. Should we go back to Nuketown? Could we do Nuketown and call it Area 51? Like...